Greeting interwebs, this is Jackie K.
And hello everybody, Slim Kirby here.
Really moving up in the YouTube world in that.
Nah, it's still Midnight Beyond, unfortunately.
Well, that's fine. A little bit of consistency between the commentators for the different quote-unquote dungeons I go through. Anyways, welcome to Pokemon Colosseum. Last time we made it into Pyrite Cave, and after some battling and talking about things of games that aren't out yet by the time I upload the video.
Unless you have like a very bad upload schedule where you'll upload it when Pokemon Generation 12 is coming out.
If that happens, then pigs are probably already flying and I'm worried about other things.
I have a flying pig in my backyard, right? What are you talking about?
Well, I mean them attacking and that.
Attacking flying pig.
Well, the point is, this time, we're going to be finishing up the Pyrite Cave, or at least getting everything done besides the boss. And I mean everything. That includes like backtracking for items that I passed because I just wanted to get a save point somewhere so bad. Because that's how long this dungeon always feels.
Yeah, at this point in the game you really realize how annoying it is that you can't just save wherever you want.
Yeah. Curse you being packaged in with a Pokemon Stadium copy that no one really cares about because everyone always talks about the story mode in this game. Something like that. And this room is just full of trainers. Like, I could probably just walk by that girl if I wanted.
Would you want
to? Yeah, apparently I want to. Now, apparently there's gonna be something special about this. Oh yeah, I think I remember. Skiploom. Hello there, Skiploom. You put it to sleep. Okay, that's fine. Thank goodness that in this game that thief doesn't actually steal if the opponent uses the move. Otherwise you'd be screwed out of some of your items.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me plenty of times back in the day with other games.
Yeah. And any second now, you'll see why I left this clip in. It woke up already. I guess when I was editing, I didn't realize that it used one of its turns while sleeping, so I thought it woke up the first turn I put it to sleep. So it's not as unusual, but it's still kind of jerkish that it woke up already.
Believe it or not, I've actually had a time where a Pokemon put me to sleep, and like the exact same turn when it put me to sleep, when it was my turn to attack, I woke up at that exact same turn.
And I believe that. Everyone says it takes at least 2 turns to wake up, but I never fully believed it.
I've heard people say 2 to 7 turns to wake up. I've never seen a Pokemon asleep for 7 turns.
Yeah, however the formula works, it probably gets more likely the closer it gets to 7 turns, so being asleep for 7 turns is probably very unlikely.
I don't know. If it's on Bulbapedia, it must be true.
Yeah, that guy's a bit weird. You walk right in front of him, and he doesn't battle you.
He's like, yeah, I'm supervising.
Yeah, guess what happens if you talk to him? It's like, I could walk by, but what happens if I talk to him? Maybe he gives me something good?
Let's see if he wants to help.
Nope, he just wants to try to murder my Pokemon.
Savaged! Noxie.
Apparently.
His name is Noxie. I guess you could say he's a Noxie-moron.
Apparently, his Pokemon got so brutally murdered that it was too violent to show on screen.
Rated M for mature. That's what the M stands for in Pokemon. I don't know.
No, it's rated E because they cut it out of the game. They took out all the violence.
It sort of bothers me with, like, sort of off topic, but the fact that people think that rated E means it's a kid's game. Like, it's E for everyone, not K for kids or C for childs, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know how many people are actually aware of those other 2 ratings, especially the child one.
And also, the rating system is not done by the companies themselves, it's done by the ESRB, so it could just be anything. Like, seriously, Kirby's Return to Dreamland is rated E10, I'm not really exactly sure why.
Yeah, Kirby games have kind of been rated higher in more recent years. It's like the ESRBs realized, oh, Kirby kind of put some pretty graphic stuff at the end of their games. We should probably make sure that little children don't play this.
Do you think the whole E10 rating is necessary?
I think I would consider it useful. I'm not sure about vitally necessary, but it comes in handy, like separating the kids from hearing kids from saying certain words.
Yeah, but
to the teen.
Yeah, but there's not that much of a difference between E and E10 games, like in terms of like stuff in it.
Yeah, I mean, but there's some things that your little 5 or 3-year-old you wouldn't want them to play, but your 10-year-old would be okay with.
I guess I'm pretty sure the first game that ever got an E10 rating was Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, and not exactly sure why that is, but I understand that like sequels to that game, like Donkey Konga, they had to raise the rating because of certain lyrics in the game for the songs.
Yeah. And this whole area here is fairly pointless, so I decided that cutting out the trainers would be the best choice of option.
Oh hey, we're still playing Pokemon?
Yeah. Hey, the area exists. I would think that there'd be some items here, but nope, it's just 2 trainers to like purify Remoraid more with. And maybe get some experience. When we can actually receive said experience.
Sema, I don't know.
What a waste of effort for you, there's nothing here. What has become of that Pokemon you're after? Oh my gosh, I have wasted a whole ton of time. Good thing this is an RPG where unless the plot specifically gives you a timer, you can take all the time in the world. Yay.
No time killer compared to Animal Crossing though.
Oh yeah, Animal Crossing. I don't know, I didn't really like the latest game. I felt like I didn't need to buy all 3 games, so I'm trying to hold out on the New Leaf game that just came out recently.
I feel this one will be good for me because I've always gotten into Animal Crossing too late when a lot of people were stopped playing it and stuff like that. And I hear a lot of people prefer it on a handheld, like with Wild World. So hopefully I'll be able to get into this one a lot more, especially with like how much better the Wi-Fi capabilities are in New Leaf with the whole 3DS thing. So hopefully this will be good.
Is there any noticeable difference between the internet of New Leaf and Wild World?
I haven't actually tried it yet. I've heard some people the only comments I've ever heard about it were just from this one person saying that it was really bad internet, but I'm not sure if that was just his problem or if it was actually a major problem in the game itself, so I can't really say for certain.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, I think this is the first time I'm showing on screen our newest party member. Too bad that when you're a Shadow Pokemon, you don't get all your good fighting moves until you purify it some, because a fighting type move would be fairly handy for this particular situation.
Oh well, stick with Shadow Rush, I guess.
Especially with that, sand attack after sand attack.
I love Zigzag, it like shakes its head when it dies. It's like, yeah, I'm dead.
No, I just got started, got warmed up. Give me more time. Into ball you go. Yeah, get someone out so they don't have to deal with the lower accuracy, I suppose. Perfect swapping for me, Jacket K.
Yeah. Well, it didn't do that much, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's only Pin Missile.
From a line noon.
I mean, Pin Missile, I never had a good experience with it actually being powerful. Just seems like one of those moves that you use because in first gen it was one of the few bug type moves that actually exist.
It was in Gen 1?
I'm pretty sure it was. Jolteon had it. I knew Jolteon. Yeah, I know Jolteon has Pin Missile.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why you were wanting so bad, because it's like 1 of 2 bug moves in the entire Gen 1 game.
Okay.
Because I have to double check for this other, but I'm pretty sure Twin Needle is also a move that's in Gen 1. That's the only one of 2 bug types. And the only Pokemon I know that can learn it is like Beedrill. But again, I would have to check all that in order to be sure. In the meantime,
yeah,
vitamins! Yay!
yeah, treasure chest galore right here.
Yeah, it certainly makes up for that whole area of nothingness. Now, who would they use this stuff on? Because otherwise, they're just going to waste inventory. I think my choices are going to be fairly predictable, though. Use the defense item on the defensive wall.
Give everything to one Pokemon.
In hindsight, maybe this wasn't necessary.
Come on, Wes, make up your mind.
Yeah, give the attack item to the Pokemon that does physical attacks. Give the other defensive item to the wall. I think this is going to be a plot twist, though, when I actually decide to use that Carbaros. Apparently that day is not going to be today. That's the true plot twist.
Use it on yourself so you can go faster.
Yeah, we need to go as fast as we can to reach the pulse in the non-specified, therefore unlimited time.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
Choices.
Wow, we went so fast we cut out part of the video.
Yeah. I think that this guy might have been one I accidentally fought, so I had to reset at one point. It's like, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to fight him or didn't want to fight him. And then he turns out to be more important than he appears, though. Despite us being fit up. Lotos. Haven't seen too many of those.
I just love their faces.
They probably will be seen a lot more, though. And Shadow Pokemon. Yay, Swablu's a pretty good Pokemon from what I've seen. LPers have used him or her fairly well.
It's so
fluffy. It's definitely fluffy. And its typing is fairly decent. Double weak to ice is not really the best thing ever, but who knows? Since we went on the topic of 6th gen in the last video, wonder how fairy types gonna come into play. It'd be kinda ironic if it was like weak against flying. That way like Swablu would be normally effective against the whole fairy type.
I imagine like dark or something being super effective against it.
Maybe like birds could eat the fairies, and that would justify flying types being super effective against fairies.
Fairies!
All the fairies all the times at Fairies 24/7 Nonsense Museum. Just a little bit more coming down, and you know what? But you know what would be ironic?
What?
If they decided to make Swablu and more so its evolution a fairy dragon type or a fairy flying type. Like take out its dragon type and replace it with fairy. I mean, they've done it with Pokemon that look less like fairies.
Yeah, but they only had single types.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Cause like Meryl, fairy water, Garbodor, fairy psychic, and Jigglypuff kind of makes the most sense because it's already in the same fairy egg group. But then again, so is Meryl.
I assume Snubbull will become a fairy type because it is classified as the fairy Pokemon.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because it doesn't remind me of a fairy.
What kind of fairies have you seen?
Ironically enough, the one Pokemon, at least of what I'm aware when we're making this video, the one Pokemon you think would be classified and revealed as a fairy type, Clefairy?
Oh,
they
Clefairy!
haven't revealed if it's going to be a fairy type yet.
That makes sense. Like, why would they show Jigglypuff?
Yeah, over Clefairy.
Lombre! But yeah, seriously, why? makes a lot more sense actually now that I think about it.
Maybe Nintendo just assumed that it was so obvious that it wouldn't be shocking, so they decided to just stick to Pokemon that would get people complaining in the forums, therefore raising publicity of their game. Who knows what's going on in the witty minds of Nintendo. Unless you actually work at a company, you can only assume so much about them.
Uh-oh. Hopefully you didn't hear that.
It just seemed like it was quiet enough that I could cut it out when editing, if it did come up.
Alright, let's see, the battle's almost over. Will Lombre fall? I always find it weird how, like, there's a lot of Lotads and Lombres in this game, but you don't actually catch a Shadow one of them.
Yeah, then again, Colosseum was focused on the second generation and not the third. Yes, there was some third generation Pokemon you could catch, but the focus was on second.
No, my bright future, even though you're in a cave.
Yeah, if you can't tell, there's supposed to be a lot of fights that involve Lotad and Lombre.
I wonder why.
Yeah, total mystery. But speaking of mysteries, what's over there to the right?
Is it a mystery gift?
It's nothing at all.
Hooray!
What's up to the... Up to the up.
Up to the up.
Yeah, how else are you gonna say it?
Sounds like a dance move. Like up to the up to the up.
Yeah, it's a cave right there, and I think we will be exploring what's inside the cave. That's within a cave.
Caveception.
In the next episode. So next episode of Pokemon Colosseum, we'll be doing just that. By we, I mean me and the viewers. So until then, though, thank you for commentating with me, Midnight.
Thank you for having me.
And see y'all later.
Bye-bye.